The Republican presidential nominee is pretty fond of boasting about his business empire. A fresh-faced Donald Trump in one of his Atlantic City casinos. And how many applicants for the White House have their own airline? But in the early 90s, Trump was in trouble, repeatedly recording losses or filing for bankruptcy. And tax returns obtained by the New York Times show that back in '95, he claimed a deficit of nearly $1 billion, which they say he may have carried over to avoid paying a cent of federal tax for 18 years. Very American and completely legal. For Democrats, it changes little. A caricature who lives in luxury while exploiting those who work for him. A man who, in business as in politics, stops at nothing to win.
They showed he didn't pay any federal income tax. So
that makes me smart.
Smart, say Republicans, because who wouldn't avoid paying tax if they legally could? And it meant they could buy a bigger plane.
He took advantage of something that could save his enterprise, and he did something we admire in America. He came back. The art of the deal is all about that. He talks about it.
But when America talks about it, this presidential election is more farce than art.
He hasn't released his tax returns, which means he's either not that rich,
Wrong.
not that charitable,
Wrong.
or he's never paid taxes in his life.
Warmer.
Trump is the only presidential candidate since Nixon to refuse to publish their tax returns. Has he really paid no federal tax? He won't say. But this morning promised to create jobs and bring back prosperity and use his intimate knowledge of America's complex tax laws to fix them. For taxes to Americans are like guns to Brits. They really don't like them. And maybe swing voters will instinctively side with the Donald.
They're coming over to our side. You watch. You watch.
President Trump, the one with the answers.
Trump has said, I've used the system. I know the system. I'm the guy who has played the system legitimately for my business. And I know what the other people are going through. And I know how to straighten it out because I'm the one that's seen all the loopholes and what have you.
The bottom line, if he has paid no tax, middle America in search of greatness might not actually care.